Tonight, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 1 of the NFL.
So the Seahawks set to go on offense for the first time, and their longtime starter, Russell Wilson, now in Denver. And the reins, they've been handed over to this man in his 5th NFL campaign.
And this was a franchise that was looking to make a move at the quarterback position. Now, I'm not sure that this is going to wind up being a move that excites the fan base, though, because you're bringing in a guy who's been around a few years, but never really had any great deal of success where you say, here, take over the offense, and everyone loves it. It's a big risk, but they believe in their guy, and they're willing to give him a chance.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Looking to throw. Madden flush to his right. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Madden. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years. He hasn't really been in at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, throwing another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now, for at least one season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Madden dancing to his left. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Madden. That's complete to Swain. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moments. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates.
Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one to Swain, complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Madden. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Throwing on 1st down. Madden. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going right back to Fant. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. You know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahue's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the tight ends involved in the passing game.
Yeah, we remember him as a solid tight end in this league for a number of...
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass, and his first one as the acknowledged starter. We all know the effort he put into all of this, the patience he had waiting around for his spot.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Madden into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got a touchdown pass in this first half, but he's also been intercepted twice. So Throwing to start the drive, Madden. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Madden. Returning right back to Lockett. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And he comes back with one complete. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. Madden eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. They'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. Now he'll take over here again, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Madden escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Madden. And he's got his man on the out route. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Madden. He hits his target, Lockett. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Carson is in. Touchdown, Seattle. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Buying time to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not...
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. With his guys trailing here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
He's got his tight end fan. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Madden. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down by 11, and time a huge factor. Throwing to start the drive. Madden.
And this will go to Carson out wide.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Off play action. Madden steps away. He's got a man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Throwing on 1st down. Madden flushed out right. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager, the head coach, they all believed in this guy going into the offseason and said to him, this is your time, this is your chance, and many more throws like that, and they'll all be walking around with big grins for the rest of the season.
And he's got it. So they're trying for two successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Well, partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Broncos, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week one victory here by a field goal. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile,
You're really going to have to work hard to get this one. Keep fighting.
see that?
Of course I did. I was the one up there making the play.
Man, I love it. That's what we need out of you. You read your keys, you read it beautifully, and made the play.
I told you. I came here to be a playmaker. And it's a lot easier to do that when you've broken down the film.
That's what I like to hear. I know Coach Koué will be pleased, too. He loves that you're in the film room all the time. That's a sign of commitment. So keep it up, all right?
I got you, Coach. I'm all in.